mean, I knew I wanted to be a physician from the age of 8.
Did you really?
Now,
Did you tell anyone?
oh yeah, I told my religious studies religious studies teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she looked at me and says, "You know, Matthew, I think you will be. You know, some people are drawn into pediatrics, looking
Yes.
after children.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are drawn to geriatrics, looking after older people.
Yes.
And when I was working as an internist, you know, as a resident,
Yes.
there were 2 types of patient that really struck me. One, the 1980s was the peak of the HIV's AIDS epidemic.
Yes, yes.
So these were mainly young men dying
Yeah.
in dramatic ways
Yes.
from a disease that wasn't well understood at all.
Yeah.
So it was a very dramatic epidemic, and it was very confusing, and people didn't know what was going on.
Didn't know what to do.
Didn't know what to do. No. The treatment, there was no treatment. It was mostly hospice care. So the brightest and best gravitated to that. But there was another slow burn epidemic that had been with us longer, namely breast cancer. And so I was going in, you know, in the general wards and things, and there were women dying of breast cancer. It was every bit as
But
dramatic.
no one was talking about that.
No,
then.
because you got used to all these deaths from breast cancer, and at that time, you know, it was just somehow it was an accepted part. Well, of course, no one liked the fact that, but there wasn't that shock factor. But to me, it was shocking. I mean, there were all these women dying.
Right.
You know, they were mothers. You know, they had children. They had husbands, and they
Yes.
all had liver metastases. And you know, and I was going, well, why aren't we working on that? And you know, there wasn't the feeling. Literally, there wasn't a feeling in the 1980s that there was really any solution on the horizon, and there wasn't like people banging a drum so much as there
So
was
you would
with
ask the
HIV.
question, and they would look at you and go,
Well, literally, they say to me, "Oh no, you don't want to do oncology. That's just radiation and you know and chemotherapy, and there's no science there."
no science.
No
there.
science, because literally, you know, insights into the fundamental nature of cancer really were only just a glimmer at that point. So around that time, the links between genes and cancer had just been established literally. But how you translated that information, any kind of treatment, took another decade to work out. So, you know, it was, but there was enough science for me to be hopeful, and it seemed like something that I kept coming back to.